12 hours before a proposal changed everything, Metropolis was already doomed. Superman was down on one knee, ring in hand, heart racing when the ocean behind the city exploded. Godzilla didn't arrive by accident. This was a setup. Across the globe, the Legion of Doom had breached the Fortress of Solitude. And in the chaos, Toyman stole the Dreamstone, a relic that bends reality to a single wish. His command? Summon the deadliest titans from another universe into the DC world. Now the planet was under siege. Metropolis Ground Zero was being torn apart by Godzilla's fury. In Gotham, the nightmare bat Kamacuras ruled the skies with sonic devastation. Central City was webbed in ruin by Scylla, and across Themyscira, Behemoth crushed temples beneath ancient feet. The Justice League split. In Gotham, Batman did what Batman does best, he learned. Mid-battle analysis. Sonic Predator, sonic weakness. Minutes later, a modified Batwing, a weaponized amplifier, and one canary cry. Kamacuras dropped in a single shot. But in Metropolis, nothing worked. Superman grabbed Godzilla's tail and got launched across half the skyline. Hawkgirl's mace struck the Titan's skull, barely an annoyance. Shazam arrived, lightning blazing, but the King of Monsters only grew angrier. Atomic Breath met Heat Vision, two beams locked in a blinding stalemate. Shazam made a desperate play, flew straight for the head, and shouted the word. Shazam! Lightning detonated across Godzilla's crown and turned Shazam back into Billy Batson, a powerless kid falling off a 300-foot monster. Superman caught him, and in that split second, before Billy could transform again, Godzilla fired. Clark did the only thing he ever would. He took the blast. Here's the horror. Godzilla's atomic breath carries radiation, a signature disturbingly close to kryptonite. Superman fell. Cells burned. Heart stopped. The Man of Steel was gone. But Batman had a contingency. With Cyborg, he triggered a hidden boom tube, launching Superman's body into the sun. Not to mourn him, to charge him. While Lex Luthor began forging a mech monstrosity, Godzilla enslaved the remaining Titans with a control beacon and marched an army toward Metropolis. Then, the sun flared. Superman returned radiant, blazing, reborn like a living star. He freed Billy, flew to Atlantis, where Godzilla had been chained, and did the unthinkable. He set the monster free. Because Clark understood the truth no one else saw. Godzilla wasn't the enemy. He was the balance. The King of Monsters turned and marched beside him. On the battlefield, chaos peaked. A Green Lantern ring scanned for the worthiest warrior, and chose Kong. A construct formed a glowing emerald axe, and the Titan drove it straight through the devil leading the swarm. Side by side. Superman's solar inferno. Godzilla's atomic fury. Mechagodzilla was torn apart in the crossfire. When the dust settled, Superman found the Dreamstone embedded in Godzilla's foot. One wish. Every Titan sent back to their world. Silence returned to Metropolis. And finally, Clark turned back to Lois. The question still waiting. This time, she said yes.